Hello everyone. In this video I am going to teach you how to create a circular linked list by using tail pointer and also display all the elements present in the linked list. Previously in previous video I have taught you how to create the circular linked list by head pointer. Now let's see by tail pointer. See. What is head pointer? Head pointer is a pointer which points towards the first node in the circular linked list. That means it stores the address of first node. But if you see tail pointer means it stores the address of last node. It points towards the last node. See the address, this is the last node. The address of last node is 400. So 400 is stored in tail. This is tail pointer. Now let's see how to create this circular linked list by using tail pointer. See. First, we should know the structure of node. See, these are the nodes: first node, second node, third node, fourth node. Now, what is the structure of each node? It contains two parts. One is data part and other is pointer part. So, I am writing in the code. See here. First is data part. So, int data. Now, we are storing integer type. The data type is integer. So, I am writing int. Now, the next part is pointer part. I am naming it as next. So, this is the pointer next. And this pointer is pointing to another node which has same structure as previous node. So this structure and this structure are same. So I am writing struct node. Now see, now let's think that this linked list is empty. Suppose now the circular linked list is empty, there are no nodes in the linked list. So the tail value will be 0. Because tail is a pointer which is used to represent the last linked list, last node of the linked list. But no node is present, so tail is 0. Now see, now you want to create a first node. How to create? See, I am creating a new node. This is the new node. I want to access this node. How I can access? By using a pointer. So I am creating a pointer called new node. See here. This is a pointer called new node. And this pointer is used to point this node. Now let's say this address is 100. This node address is 100. So this new node pointer stores address 100. So this pointer points towards this node. Now see. Now I have created a pointer called new node. See, there are two pointers, new node and tail. So I am writing that in the code. See here. Struct node pointer. What is the first pointer? That is tail. So I am writing, see here. This pointer tail is pointing towards a node which has some structure. So I wrote here struct node. Then see. Then other pointer is new node. So I am writing a pointer new node. Now see. At starting there is no node present in the linked list. So tail value is 0 because tail is a pointer which points towards the last node. But no node is there. So 0. So I am fixing tail is 0. Tail equals to 0. I have fixed. Now see. Now I am taking another variable called choice. What is this variable choice? This is the choice which you are asked. This is the question which you are asking to the user. Whether you want to create a node or not. If he says yes means you want to create. If he says no means you don't want to create. That yes or no is a choice made by the user. That choice is stored in this variable. That's why I am creating choice. Now see. Now this is while choice. This I will explain you later. Now see. Now first thing is you have created a first. Now this linked list is empty. Now you have created a new node. How you can create it? By using dynamic method. How? By using malloc function. So I am creating it. See. This is in bracket new node equals to struct node star malloc function size of node. Now I have created this new node by using malloc function, and the size of node is size of this node. It takes 4 bytes for integer and 4 bytes for pointer. Total 8 bytes. Now see. Now I have created a new node. Now what I should do? Next step is I should ask the user what data he should put into this node. Suppose let's say the user says 7. So I should ask the user what data he wants to insert here. So I'm asking here, see, print f enter data. Now suppose if the user says data is 7, then I should put that 7 into this data part of the new node. So how I can put? See, the computer should read the 7 as data part. So I am writing that. See here, scanf %d. Scanf function is used to read the data, read the value which user gives. Now it reads 7 as what? See here, new node data. Now the user enters 7. Now 7 is %d. That %d is what? New node data. Now new node is 100. 100's data is here. So 7 is stored here. Now what? Next I should store here 0. Why I am storing here 0? Because there is no node present after this. So right, this is a pointer. There is no node to point here. So I am writing it 0. So I am writing the code here. See, new node next equals to 0. Now see, now new node is 100. 100 next is this pointer part. This will be 0. Now see, now the linked list is empty. There is no node present in the linked list. Now you should set this as you have created a new node. Now you should fix this new node as first node. So how you can fix? See, this is the first node as well as the last node because you are inserting this as first. Now see, now how you can say that the linked list is empty? When tail pointer is 0. So I am writing the code. See here, I am writing here, if tail is 0, that is when the linked list is empty, then I should fix this as the first node and as well as the last node. Now how I can fix? See, now I should point this pointer towards this node. How I can point? I should store in this tail pointer the address of this node. The address of this node is 100. I should store here. How I can access? See, tail equals to new node. Now see, in this tail I am storing the new node address. New node is 100. So I am storing it 100 here. Now this pointer is pointing towards this node. Now this tail is pointing towards the last node. This is the first node and this is the last node now. See, now you have created a linked list. Now you should make it a circular linked list. How you can make? So see here. Now you should create a circular link like this. This pointer should point towards a node which is first node. The next node of this node is the first node. So how to make? See, how you can, so you should store in this pointer part the address of first node. So how you can access this pointer? See here. Now new node next equals to tail. See here, this is the thing. Now what is new node next? New node is 100. 100 next is this part. Now in this part you should store the address of tail. Tail is 100. So you are storing here 100. Now it creates a circular link. This is how you should create when there is no link, no node present in the linked list. That is, you are creating a first and last node in the linked list. Now see, now next condition is else. Suppose see, now this is the circular linked list. Now you have created a one node. Now you want to create second node. How you can create? In a second node in a circular linked list, how you can create? See, now I am going back. Now I am creating a node, new node. This is the new node, and for this new node I have to have a pointer to access this node. So I am creating a pointer called new node. I have created this pointer. Let's say the address of this node is 200. So this pointer stores address 200. So this pointer points towards this node. Now see, the computer asks the program asks the user what data he wants to insert. Suppose let's say 9. Then 9 gets stored into data. Then here 0 will be there. New node next is 0. So new node is 200. 200's next is 0. because no node is present after this. Now see, now you have created a node. Now you should fix this node as second node. How you can fix? No, first you should make this as circular node, circular linked list. How you can do? See here. For this, see, now this is circular link. This node have, the next node of this is first node, but you should make this node as circular node. How to make? See here. For this, you should create like this. You should create a link like this. How to create? So you should store in this pointer part of this node, you should store the address of first node. How to store? See here, I am writing new node next equals to tail next. Now see, now new node next is what? New node is 200. 200 next is this pointer part. In that pointer part, I should store the tail next value. Tail is 100. Tail is this node 100. 100 next is 100. So I'll store here 100. See, I'll explain you what is tail next. See, tail is a pointer which represents the last node. Now the next tail is last node. Now tail next is what? Tail next is the next node of the tail. What? This is a circular linked list. What is the next node of the last node? That is the first node. So you can get the address of first node by using this thing, tail next. So I am accessing the address of first node by using tail next. See, in this pointer, I should make this as a circular link. So I should store the address of first node into this pointer part. So I am accessing the address of first node by using tail next and putting that address into this value in this pointer part. So I am accessing this pointer part by using new node next. Now I have put the value and I have created a circular link. Now see, the next step is I should create a link between these two. I should fix this as a second node. How to fix? See, now for that I should store the address of this node into the pointer part of this node. So how to do? See here, tail next equals to new node. Now see, what is tail next? Tail is pointing at node 100. Now hundreds next is what? This pointer part. In this pointer part, I should store the address of new node. New node is pointing at 200. So I am storing here 200. Now if I store 200 here, this link will be get cancelled. And this pointer will point towards the node which is having address 200. Now see, now you have created a two node and this you have made it as a circular linked list. Now the next thing is what? You should move this tail pointer to the last node because tail is a pointer which points towards the last node. Now last node is this. How to move tail pointer to next node? See here, tail equals to new node. Now see, what is new node? New node is 200. So I am changing the tail value to 200. Now this pointer gets cancelled and this pointer points towards the last node. Now you have created the circular linked list. This is how you should create a node in a circular linked list. Now I will teach you how to display all the elements present in the circular linked list. See, now these are the nodes. This first node, second node, third node, fourth node. Now data present in this are 5872. So you should display 5872. How to display it? Let's see. First you should check whether the linked list is present or empty. That is, the nodes are present or empty, because if the linked list is empty means you can't display any elements from it. So how to check whether the linked list is empty or not? By using tail pointer. If tail pointer is 0, then you can say the linked list is empty. Why? Because tail pointer is a pointer which is used to point towards the last node. But if no node is present means you can't point to any node, right? So it will be 0. So I am writing the condition. See here, if tail equals to 0, then when this is empty means print it's empty. So printf empty. Now I have written this condition. See, now it checks whether the tail is empty or not, tail is 0 or not. No, tail is 400. So you can say some nodes are present in the linked list. Now you should display them. How to display them? See, first step is you should create a pointer called temp. Now that pointer should point towards the first node. That is, that first node is having address 100. So I should store 100 over here, and that pointer will point towards first node. Now see, that's why I'm creating this pointer here. See here, struct node pointer temp. Now I have created this pointer temp which is pointing towards a node which is having a structure. Now see, now next step is I should this temp is pointing towards which node? Pointing towards first node. How I can access that first node? By using tail next. See here. So I am writing tail temp equals to tail next. Why I am writing tail next? See, tail is a pointer which is pointing towards a last node. Now this is a circular linked list. So the next node of this last node is again first node. So the address of first node is stored in the pointer part of last node. So I am accessing that pointer of last node, that is tail next. So I am writing tail next is equals to temp. So temp is having 100, it's pointing to 100. Now I have created a pointer and it's pointing towards first node. Now the next step is you should print the data present in this temp value. Temp address is 100. 100 data is 5. So 5 gets printed. So I am writing that statement. See here. Print f percentage %d comma and temp data. Now I am printing 100 data, 5 I have printed. Now next step is I should move the temp pointer to next node. How I can move? See, I am writing the code. Temp equals to temp next. That is, now I should point this pointer to address 200. So 200 should be stored in the temp value. So how to do that? See, I should update this temp pointer, that is temp next I should make it. Temp is 100. 100 next is 200. So I am updating this to 200. So this pointer gets cancelled and it points towards the second node. Now again this step is finished. Now again I should go back to this step and I should print the temp data. So 200 data is 8. So 8 gets printed. Then temp is moved. That is temp is temp next. So temp is 200, 200 next is 300. So 300 is written on temp address and this pointer is pointing to the node which is having address 300. Now again going back and printing the temp data. So temp is 300, 300 data is 7. So 7 gets printed. Now temp is moved one step forward. Now temp equals to temp next. Temp is 300, 300 next is 400. So 400 is written here. So this pointer is pointing to this node. Now see, now you should stop because now you should print 2, but see, I'll tell you afterwards why. Now you should stop 7 because this is, now you should stop printing till 7 because this is the last node. Now you should not move this temp pointer to next node, that is first node. You can't move. You can print 5, 8, 7 to only once. Again you can't print 5. So see here, when you can stop, when you have the address of first node in the pointer part of this temp address, that is the pointer of last node. See, the address of first node is 100. 100 is present in the last node pointer. This is the last node pointer, you have the address of first node. So you can stop that. That I am writing the condition. See, while temp next not equals to tail next. Now see, in this case temp is 400. 400 next is what? 400 next is 100. So 100, we check whether 100 is not equals to tail next. Tail is 400. 400 next is 100. See, 100 is equals to 100. It's not, it's equals to 100. So this case goes wrong. So it does not print the data present here. Now it stops. Now again I should print 2 because I printed only 5, 8, 7. I should print 2. So I am writing here print f percentage d comma and temp data. Now see, now temp is 400, 400 data is 2. So 2 gets printed. Now you should stop. You can't move temp to next pointer because temp is 100 is equals to 100. That is temp next is equals to tail next. So this is how you should display all elements present in the circular linked list. That's all for today and thank you. If you feel my teaching is good, then like my video, and if you have any doubts or if you want to give any suggestion, then comment on my video and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe my video. Thank you.